Hi, happy Black Friday. This is your girl G, and this is another vlog of Parenting is Not for Punks. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving yesterday, and I definitely want to thank everyone for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Parenting is Not for Punks. You can also like me on my Facebook page, Parenting is Not for Punks, or you can email me at parentingisnotforpunks@gmail.com if you have more detailed questions to ask. This is a movement. We are taking parenting very seriously. Parenting is something that you have to make a definitive decision to do at the best of your abilities. You can't just kind of hope that your parenting will work out no matter what you do. You have to be focused, and you definitely have to have defined ways of how you're going to raise your children. So definitely this week we've all been traveling and visiting and been in airports and been at families' houses. We've also been in places of worship. And what I have been observing, and I'm sure all of us have observed, are children who do not behave well in public. We already know that's a reflection of what's happening at home in private. And I want to speak to all of you parents out here who have children who think everyone loves your children as you do. They do not. They could care less about your children. And so when your children are in public, that is a direct reflection of you and your parenting ability or lack thereof. So when your children are in a public place, they should be near you, close to you. They should be respectful. They should be mindful of other people. They shouldn't be running around in the mall, bumping into people having to avoid them because you don't have control of your child. If it is too hard for you to control your children in public, then don't take them out in public. I know that seems harsh, but you have to be considerate of your fellow human beings. Your family is not the only family in the world. So when your child is yelling and screaming on an airplane, or yelling and screaming in a restaurant, or a movie theater, or running around bumping into people, knocking things down. That is not cute, nor is it happy times for everyone else in this establishment or in your proximity. If you can't control your child, stay home. That's it. No problem. If you can't go out in public, you can't. You don't have a right to go out in public just because you have the money to spend. If your children, if your family is not able to behave at Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, or any other place, not the people's jobs who work there to control your children, nor is it everyone else's job to control your child. So if your child's in a place of worship, they should be sitting down, they should be attentive, they should be looking ahead and paying attention. They should not be laying down, they should not be playing games. This is a house of worship. Just like if you're in a courtroom, every building, every place that we go to, we all should understand there are codes of conduct that we should follow in behavior. So I'm going to ask you all a question. Every week there's a question that I do pose. What do you think you would do if you were in the presence of someone's child who was behaving erratically and their parent wasn't paying attention? Do you think you should say something to the child and or the parent, or nothing at all and walk off and just make a comment under your breath? Does that help our society get better? We don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you have a great weekend. Again, this is Parenting is Not for Punks. You can like me on Facebook. You can definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, guys, let's take parenting seriously. We don't have shootings in schools because we have amazing parents on deck. We don't have a rise in detention center juvenile convictions and incarcerations because parents have it all together. There is a reason our kids are not responsible. It is our responsibility to do something about it. Not the schools, not the teachers, not anyone else. It is your and my responsibility to raise children that will be responsible and polite, mannerable, productive human beings on this planet. I'd love to hear what you think, and I hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Parenting's Not for Punks. It's a movement.